I haven't been to the cinema. I need to. So, all right, okay.
Liam hasn't been to the cinema, so here are the spoiler-free reviews of the things that he didn't see at the cinema.
I know that this is a favourite section of a lot of our listeners, and I'm very sorry. I'm gonna.
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll withhold their depression.
I'll try and make it up to you next time. Like, I know when we next
You're
record,
only getting 3 next time. You can't store them up.
I could do some exclusives for YouTube.
God, fine.
So I know, but when we next record, I'll have seen The Shape of Water, because I'm going to an unlimited screening of that.
Oh, cool.
And I'm going to try and go and see some other stuff.
Okay.
But I'm a busy boy, you know? As you could tell
Yeah,
from the catching up with.
Oh, yeah, you're just chock-a-block.
Yeah.
So what have you seen anything, Liam? Have you done anything?
I watched Netflix.
What did you watch on Netflix?
I watched... so this is sort of like a review, but also sort of like I'm kind of overlapping with housekeeping a little bit.
Okay.
I watched Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life.
How was it? Was it good?
So, okay, for anyone that isn't aware, maybe...
yeah, fair.
Gilmore Girls ran for 7 seasons. I've been talking about it a lot lately because Amanda, a few episodes ago, recommended the first season to us. And then she very politely requested that we continue watching and we keep her up to date with our thoughts of the show. She was like, you know, you've got your housekeeping section, so I get to listen to that and find out how you're finding the show. So I've upheld that kind of part of the agreement that we made with her, which both of us made, to be fair. And I, as the housekeeping's gone on, and I'll be doing more later, but I have now watched all 7 of those seasons. There was like a 9-year gap, I think.
Yep.
And then Netflix brought Gilmore Girls back for a 4-episode like special, like limited series, I think they called it, where each episode is 90 minutes long.
So like a mini film.
Like an actual film, not even a mini one.
That's true. You get hour-and-a-half films.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So it's called A Year in the Life. There's 4 episodes. Each one is themed around a different season. So like spring.
Yep, spring,
Well, no, sorry.
summer.
I have to explain this because when I was describing it to, I think, Kat, she thought I meant like season of the show.
Right, yeah, no, I get you. I think most people would get you.
Well, you know, Kat didn't. So yeah, so I loved it, in all honesty. And I've seen like a bit of like attitude towards it. Like I read some of the reviews on like IMDb and people were like, this isn't Gilmore Girls. What have they done? They've ruined it. I've really enjoyed it. It was like, even though I literally started watching it like the day after I finished season 7, it was still just really fun kind of checking back in with these characters. Much like how when we discussed Before Sunrise and the sequels that has. It's nice just seeing these characters and seeing like how time has clearly progressed and then finding what they're up to like 9 years later.
Yeah. Do you think part of it might be that, like, so because people had the 9-year gap and you went straight into it?
That could be why I didn't have quite such high, like, expectations, maybe?
Yeah, because you've had it built. I guess if you've, like...
You've been waiting that long.
Not even waiting, because I imagine they didn't say, like, you know,
yeah,
what's coming.
Yeah, you've
just
know.
had nothing, and then suddenly they're like, Gilmore Girls is back.
Yeah, that does make sense, but it's kind of like that whole Star Wars Last Jedi issue, right? Where how important are the fan expectations when like content doesn't do what the fans want it to? Like, I think we did touch on that very briefly when we discussed The Last Jedi.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe that was just when we were talking about it offline, sort of thing.
Yeah, it could be. I'm not 100% sure.
But anyway, so yeah, for me, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was super fun. I love being in that like little part of the world.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's a really, really lovely little story, little world that you can live in, Liam.
Yeah, Stars Hollow. If I could just crawl into the TV and live in Stars Hollow, like a reverse Ring, it'd be brilliant.
That would be a lot less scary as well.
Well, for me, imagine if you actually lived in Stars Hollow and then, like, out of nowhere, I just crawl through like some sort of weird gap in time and space.
Fair, yeah, that's sort of nightmarish. How funny would that be if it was your dream to go and live in this like perfect little world, but you crawling into it in such a nightmarish fashion actually ruined that world?
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I would give it, Gilmore Girls, A Year in the Life, a solid 4 out of 5.
Oh, nice. That's high.
Yeah, no spoilers, because obviously this part of the show, no spoilers. But I've got to say, oh my god, the way they ended it, if there's not more coming at some point in the future, I'm going to be fucking livid, because Jesus, that ending, fuck me.
Fair enough.